first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. 19 Gator.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Now it's Hill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Come. Hit it.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And an alley to run. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. So here we go on 4th. Hill. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready, set.
47 is the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Rippon. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Get it.
On fourth down, Rippon. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And no, it's incomplete. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now a first throw here in overtime. The Sanders has got it complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Big grip.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield. Rippon over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it'll be 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Broncos send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done. Now part 2. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now it's Hill. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. So the OT clock hit 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
Set up, 18 Gator.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play fake. Hill. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ready.
47, Mike 47. Switch up, switch up.
Ready, ready.
Throwing again on second down. Hill. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
That's our ball. Going the other way.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. And Denver getting set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Lindsey. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him